What's up guys, it's Jeremy here and this is the fourth episode of my vlog from Norway and the North Pole. It's been a couple of days since I recorded and there's been quite a bit of exciting stuff happening in the meantime. We flew out from Oslo the day before yesterday and that was a pretty good flight and it wasn't too long, about 4 hours in total including a stopover. When we landed in Longyearbyen, when you were flying in, you could see some of the water along the edges of the island where it was still frozen over, which was pretty cool to see. Came in through the mountains as well, which was pretty cool. It was a bit nerve-wracking because we got a bit close to some of them, but it made it a bit more interesting and a really nice scenery to look out the window to and stuff like that. The hotel here in Longyearbyen is really cool. It's like one really big, super awesome ski lodge. Like the beds have got bunk rooms, the bunks have got bedrooms. Oh fuck, I said it right the first time, didn't I? The beds have got, no I didn't. The bedrooms have bunk beds in them, which it's cool because it gives it a nice atmosphere and things like that. It's pretty cold here, a lot colder than in Oslo. It averages from about minus 10 to minus 20 degrees. Then you get wind chill on top of that and things, but it's not too bad. Like I can still walk around in a t-shirt occasionally when there's not too much wind. But when the wind picks up, it does get pretty cold. The scenery around the outskirts of the town is awesome. There's like big mountain ranges everywhere, and it's cool when the cloud is out and the sun is sort of setting. There's a lot. I think it's 24 hours of sunlight. I'm not really sure. I went to sleep at about 12:30 last night, and it was still pretty bright. So I'm kind of assuming it is, but it goes down a little bit, and you can see the sun. It lights up the sky all red, and it's pretty cool with that behind the mountains and things. The town itself is about the size of Huntley. It's just not quite as grotty, I guess. It's pretty beautiful around here. I really like it. You see a lot of people riding around here on ski-doos and things like that because all the ground is covered in snow and they've all got rifles on their back or on a rifle holder on the side of their ski-doo because you can't leave you can't leave the city limits without a gun here because of all the polar bears and things like that. So that's a bit nerve-wracking, but I don't plan on going too far out of town, so it should be sweet. I've just got back from a briefing with the guys who've organised the marathon and everything, like the transport to get there and stuff, and I leave on the second flight tomorrow. It's we fly out at 4 o'clock on a Russian Air Force plane it's an Ilyushin something. We flew on one down to the Antarctic Marathon as well, and you're sitting in like a cargo hold, so it's a bit weird, but yeah, it's pretty cool to see them and stuff. There is a possibility that if the weather's really nice once the second flight has landed, that they'll give us about 3 or 4 hours to organise ourselves and then we'll run straight away. So I personally would prefer that because just get it out of the way and then you can kind of enjoy being at the North Pole for the rest of it rather than wait a sleepless night just kind of stressing. Well, I wouldn't be stressing because I'm not too worried about it, but I'm sure other people would be stressing about the marathon, and I feel like if we ran it straight away, it would just be a much more enjoyable trip for everyone. As you've probably guessed, it'll be a few days before I can upload again because the Wi-Fi signal on the North Pole isn't too flash. I will have some GoPro footage when I get back. I've just charged it up and I'll get some footage of the camp. I'll maybe do a little tour or something like that and some footage of me starting and finishing and yeah, like some of the other competitors finishing and things like that. So yeah, it'll be good. I spoke about the official Facebook page for the marathon on my last vlog, and we were told tonight that they'd be putting each competitor's times up as they finish. Like, they're going to call it in through a satellite phone so they can update it as quickly as possible. So I'll put the link to that and the official website in the description again, just so if you guys want to see that as it comes out you can, but I'll talk about it when I get back as well anyway. So tomorrow morning we're just going to be doing a few last minute errands, like getting some food or some bottles of water or things like that, and then fly out and we run. So wish me luck. I'll see you guys when I get back. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Cheers.